Right, and welcome to Birdwood and the National Motor Museum, which has a history of sharing the passion, to use their sponsors' words. That's Shannon's Insurance, and I use Shannon's Insurance, and I'm not paid to do this, but let's go inside and have a look at what might be inside this museum. Some photos out the front telling you the Bay to Birdswood rally was officially opened in 1998. So history, should be some motorbikes and some cars. Let's go inside and see what we can see. Now we come inside and we see a modern Bugatti, left-hand drive, and we see an old Bugatti, right-hand drive. So not many places in the world you'd see the 1927 Bugatti Type 35B sitting right next door to a left-hand drive Bugatti. You can see the tremendous V motor there in the back of it, and it's unusual colour that's inside it. And this is a 2008 model EB, 16.4 litre, and what do we find it was? It's got quad turbos on it, 7-speed transmission, puts out 730 kilowatts, top speed of 407 kilometres if you can find anywhere. And you're worried about fuel, don't buy the car, because it uses 41.9 litres per 100 kilometres. It's on loan from a private collector, so you never know what's around. So that's a 2008 Bugatti here at the National Motor Museum of South Australia. Okay, this is a favourite motorbike. When I say favourite, that is what it's called. An Australian-made one, it's a Bitzer. It was made in Peterborough, and it used to be a good museum in Peterborough, but I believe it's moved to east of Adelaide now, Strathallan, I think. A lot of little 50cc's, and this one's been modified. The pedal starts have been put onto footboards, and the wheels have been changed to a well type to do away with the beat it type ones. They made about 50 of them at Smith Brothers Garage in Peterborough. There's a couple of bikes made in Peterborough, and this is only one of 4 known to exist. Right, in the early days, how did you get the supplies? Camel train, horse and sulky, or a hawker? And here we've got a couple of vehicles that the hawker would use, examples, to take his goods to the outback. Everything from aprons to seeds, model cars, lollies, kids that love those, and he'd open up the shop and sell them. And this is an earlier model beside here, licence hawker number 52. Also a travelling emporium. Let's have a look in the back to see, set up differently. So all the goods and chattels in the back here that people could buy on the properties, boots, golden syrup, lots of different things. Travelling hawker, something we don't see these days really. A travelling salesman brings supplies around to garages and things, and of course we've got the Worth people, WRTH, German company. They still have travellers that go around selling their products. Right, so we might also have a look here at a couple of racing cars. This one here is a WM Holden. Jack Myers. There's Jack. One here made by a Shrike on Formula Brethren by Croydon Park TAFE to teach the students engineering design. Leo Gagan and Pete Brown's Valiant Pacer 2-door. Should really say Charger. Next door, a GTS Monaro. And of course the little Mini Cooper S, which is there. Chamberlain, unusual car. And all sorts of things over here. A Yamaha powered speed, world record speed car. In fact, Boss Mustang there, and this one here, we'll find out a little bit more about it. It's the BP Bullet Streamliner, built to capture the world land speed record at Lake Gardner in 1991. It was hopefully going to achieve 550 kilometres per hour, but severe weather meant it never did it. It's a 4-cylinder Yamaha, probably an FZR 1000. With twin superchargers, parachute braking, all set up, never done. But if you want to see what land speed records are like, then go back and have a look at some of my earlier videos of the Bonneville Salt Flats. Something you don't see very often, a Hudson 8, a McIntyre Special custom body, built in Sydney. It was built for the 1935 Trans-African Rally, which never took place, but it did compete in the 37 Australian Grand Prix at Port Elliot in South Australia. The large D8 S Tourer, 120 horsepower, which was a lot of horsepower for that time. And you remember when we were in Western Australia, we bought you a Regal Rolls Royce. Well, this is the Vice Regal Rolls Royce of 1965. With a special straight engine they usually had. This one's got the typical 6.075 V8. Great motor, does about 20 miles a gallon without any trouble at all. So you're catching it with a couple of Vice Regal Rolls Royces at the time. And we won't show you every car here. Dodge Brothers 1916. And this rusted out LTD is there, as is opposite the fire engines, Australia's first fire engine there. (1909) Merryweather. Next door to it is a Leyland with the extension ladder up the top. And hello to those folks in Los Angeles who think it's right to riot as an excuse for not agreeing with political decisions made. So some people use anything for an excuse. Let's go finish this segment off here and we'll go and have a look as we pass the road bus. We'll go and have a look at some of the motorcycles here. We'll just finish this off with a Mad Max creation. Half monster truck, half Jeep, flamethrowers on it, you name it. You know, look at it, but don't touch it. Ram bar, things like that. Okay, hit the like button, tell us about motor museums in your country. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.